welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Lindsay with Dearlyndsey, and getting notified, hit the bell so you can get notifications. Today's video is going to be over books that we've read for the month of June, or we have read in one of the books we read was Tornadoes, Be Aware and Prepare. And as you know, we live in Oklahoma, so this is a great topic to go over. So this is what it looks like on the inside. And it just goes over how tornadoes are formed, what makes a tornado, what causes tornadoes. We picked out, and it was super freaking cute. It says help find Frank, and it is absolutely adorable. I loved this book. So I'm going to see if I can find more written by Anne Bowman. But it's so freaking adorable, guys. Like, you should check it out. So he goes missing, and then it shows a map of where he travels to, and then on certain pages you have to, it's kind of like you have to find certain pictures and stuff that goes along with it, and it is just absolutely adorable. So Help Find Frank was super cute. You should check it out. Do You Believe in Unicorns? Which is super cute. But it is beautifully illustrated. And the kids loved it. Not as much as they loved Help Find Frank, but they did enjoy the unicorn book. So we read that. Zoe read Biscuit and the Big Parade by herself. We are trying to make her a confident reader, so we are still working on developing her reading skills. So she read this by herself, and she read this one by herself. This is Puppy Mudge Takes a Bath. And she really liked them, and she did so well reading them. I remember reading Puppy Mudge as a child, so I'm excited that she gets to read them. So she did really well reading those two by herself. And then these were books that we read to go along with our water unit, which will be posted before this video. So if you're watching this video and you haven't seen my water cycle or my water unit video, you need to go check that out. So the first one is The Great Big Water Cycle Adventure, which talks about the water cycle in a kindergarten to maybe second grade breakdown. So it's very simply explained. It is the wonderful water cycle. This was geared a little bit more towards the older kids, so second grade and up, because it goes more into what happens to rainwater, how the water recycles back into the earth once it's went to the sky, like just the whole rotation of it, and how we clean water and drink it, and then it just goes through the cycle again. Learns about droughts. So this was a good book to have. We also read The Rainbow Fish. This was a specific book that was actually in our water unit that was recommended to read because it had activities that go along with the book. So again, if you didn't watch my water unit video, go check that out. And if you haven't read Rainbow Fish, I highly recommend it. I remember reading this when I was a child. It's such a cute book that talks about kindness and sharing, and it was really good. Zoe really enjoyed it. The beginning, it's nice how it played out, so definitely check that out. And then we read The Patchwork Quilt, which is a really good book. I read this as a child as well, and it won the Coretta Scott King Award, so it's a really good book. And the kids enjoyed it. The illustrations are beautiful. and it's a little bit longer, so if you're wanting a shorter book to read, I would not suggest this. I would suggest making this like a during the day, let the kids play while you read book. That's what I did to them. I let them do an art project while I read them this book since it was a little on the longer side. And that's how I get through reading some of these books, is make sure that they are occupied but still able to listen and understand what's going on. And the last book that I have right now is Land and Water Forms Around the World. Again, this went with our water unit, and this just kind of shows how what water forms are. And I like it because, so it shows you a bay, but it also has, see the cutout, and when you turn the page, it talks about it being a cape. So that cutout now makes it a cape. And it does that for all of the water. Like this is a straight, and it shows the straight, and then if you turn it, it shows you the other isthmus. I'm probably pronouncing that all wrong, but that is a good one. I also read What Do You Do with an Idea? This book is amazing on teaching kids to pretty much not worry about what other people think. It's about a little boy who has an idea, and he was nervous to tell other people about his idea because he didn't want to get made fun of. And then he grew confident with his idea, and it pretty much took over. So it was a really cute book about teaching kids confidence and realizing that their idea could possibly change the world. So it was a super cute book. And then I read this book, the dreaded Are We There Yet? If you've ever taken a road trip with kids, or even just gone out and about, you get the question, are we there yet? This book is the epitome of your car ride. Let me tell you. Pretty much just ask, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? No, no, no. So, the illustrations are pretty. But I wasn't too impressed with this book. Weston picked it out, so I gave it a try, and it's pretty much all about are we there yet? So, if you want to read it, I would pick it up, but you're not really missing out on that book. So, I'm going to show you the rest of the books that we read for the month of June. So, if you hear any little voices, it's because I have Evie with me to film this video. So please ignore those little cute groans. Say hi, Evie. And for those that are new or don't know, this is Evangeline. And she's our newest member. She's 3 months old. Get started. We read All Are Welcome. It is a very cute book about diversity in pretty much a classroom. And the illustrations are beautiful. It's a super cute book about diversity and talking about how we all belong. So we picked this one out. It's Hooray for Veterinarians. And it's just a simple book about vets and what they do. Just very, very simple. It's a very cute book. So he's determined to be a veterinarian, so she had to have that book. We got this one. It's Down at the Dino Wash Deluxe. We are on a dinosaur kick, so a lot of these books that we've read have been dino based. And it's really cute about a dino car wash where the kid washes just dinosaurs. So it goes over some of the dinosaurs that were once living. We have Dino. Cute book about a family that happens to raise a dino egg. It was very, very fun. Very cute dino book. And to go with our natural disaster study, I picked up this book. It is on the news, Our First Talk About Tragedy, a very good book for younger kids to go over how to react when tragedy strikes. It has questions and then goes over like how to perceive those questions, and it's a very great book to read. So I chose this one. It's Move, and it is a very cute book about just animals on the go and moving around. Very cute book. This is one of my favorites this month. Rosie Revere, Engineer. This was such a good book. We also watched Wonder Park, I think is what it's called. And this book reminded me of the little girl in Wonder Park. So if you read this, watch Wonder Park, and you'll see how it coincides a little bit. Even Zoe thought so. But this book is super cute. It's pretty much kind of about a little girl who wants to be an inventor and has problems, and then finally is able to invent something really good. So those are all of the books that we read in the month of June. And I just want to say thank you for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'm not sure if it's in this side or this side. And give us a thumbs up. And if you check out any of these books, let me know what you thought about them. Thanks for watching, guys.